bet this guy's been showing up in your YouTube feed a lot in the last few years, and you're wondering just who the hell he is. He keeps appearing in these midnight special performance videos, but you don't know his name. Well, he's David Palmer, a singer and songwriter who we're going to talk about today. In 1972, Donald Fagen and Walter Becker moved to Los Angeles to gather together a bunch of musicians to form the new band Steely Dan. Guitarist Jeff "Skunk" Baxter recommended that David Palmer join the band as their lead singer and frontman. Seeing as they were most interested in writing, recording, and releasing albums, Fagen and Becker were more than happy to let someone else take center stage. Most notably, Palmer was the lead singer on the hit "Dirty Work," released on Steely Dan's debut album, Can't Buy a Thrill.
I'm a fool to do your dirty work, oh yeah.
Palmer served as frontman when the band had to go out and support their albums in live shows. But soon Fagen grew more comfortable taking center stage as co-leader of the band and lead singer, and as he grew more accustomed to taking the spotlight, Palmer was deemed surplus to requirements and asked to leave the band. Before Palmer ever met the guys in Steely Dan, as a teenager he was in a couple of bands, notably one that took the name The Middle Class. Incidentally, The Middle Class played a concert in 1965 at a high school in New Jersey, and one of the two acts opening for them was a young group called the Velvet Underground. The most ardent champion of The Middle Class was Carole King, at the time one of the biggest movers in the music industry. King and Palmer developed a collegial working relationship that led to her asking him to co-write songs for her album Wraparound Joy in 1974. The collaboration was hugely successful and yielded one of King's biggest hits, Jazz Man, which rose to the top of the charts and was nominated for a Grammy. After a few more collaborations with Carole King, David Palmer also went on to write music for the Pointer Sisters, the Neville Brothers, Laura Branigan, and Randy Travis, among others. Today, David Palmer is a professional photographer who uses hyper-realistic digital manipulation of his photos to create a style which he calls romantic realism. And that's a short intro to musician David Palmer, who was part of the early story of the huge juggernaut Steely Dan. Oh yeah, he also wrote a song for the movie Teen Wolf. Thanks for watching Strange Device.